I used to call my work vocal power. And a good friend of mine is a gentleman named T.ha Becker. And also, I'm good friends with his partner, Michelle Burr. And for about 3 years, I used to train all of T.ha Becker's international trainers to be great trainers on the stage inside T.ha Becker's programs, meaning the Millionaire Mind Intensive and many of his other programs. And so we were looking at a name a name that draws people. And so it was actually, I was having a conversation with Michelle Burr, Harv's partner, and we were talking at the back of the room, and she said, you know what, I think you should call it $1 Million Voice. So it was some of the things I was playing around with. I had all these different ideas, but when we landed upon that name, more people wanted to do it. And the thing I love about the name is, again, it's true. I have invested more, I'd say probably at least $1.5 to $2 million US, and that is a low estimate, in my learning these systems. My clients have billion-dollar businesses. Many of my clients are millionaires, and many people are looking just to make their first million. And also, I think that there is the name $1 Million Voice makes you feel like $1 million, and it's sexy, and it's also, I think it's a really good name. So that's how the name came across, and I love it. It's very true. I think also because my whole life has been about voice. Ever since I was 2 years old. Actually, they probably, when they hit me when I was born, you know, I probably went, la, coming out of my mother's womb. But I do not remember a day of not using my voice. And I think it's important for me to share this. I sound like an extrovert. I sound like, you know, a show business person who loves being on stage. And I do love being on stage, but really I'm actually very much of an introvert. And I've learned how to communicate in an extroverted way. And I think that's one of the most valuable things for people who are shy, for people who might have fear, for people who might think, oh, you know, communicating that way is for other people. And I think that feeling like $1 million, sounding like $1 million, when you do that, of course, chances are, hopefully, you're going to make millions. So that's why we call it $1 Million Voice.